Welcome back again. It's your girl Atafa the Press. Well, my people, me here for drop the real news, news, reviews, everything in a one right this or right there, my people. So all I want to know to do is like up the video, share out the video, subscribe to my channel, my people. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Let's get right into it.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
A blessed good day to you, my wisdom warriors. Wagwan, wagwan. I hope everybody is in good spirit. Well, I know some come to explain the needs to my wisdom warriors, because remember, so the PNP did take them to court. Who remember? So the PNP did take the government to court about this NIDS. Anyway, may I read this from the article. So the government is still trying to come to terms with today's constitutional court ruling, which struck down the National Identification and Registration Act that establishes the controversial National Identification and Data System, which we call the NIDS. The reason why I go have a discussion about this, my wisdom warriors, a lot of people kept saying Mark Golding don't do nothing, PNP they don't do nothing, Mark Golding is quiet. You know, just stop that. 2019, they bring Andrew Holness go court, because a long time Andrew Holness a plan for do this, A long time Andrew Holness a plan for do this, And NIDS is not the way. And una go hear why. A brief statement issued by the Office of the Prime Minister, OPM, today said the government was carefully reviewing the court's decision and would provide a fulsome response letter. A panel including Chief Justice Brian Sykes, Justice David Batts, and Justice Lisa Palmer Hamilton unanimously ruled that aspects of the controversial Identification Act are in violation of the Constitution and has declared the entire law null and void. Wanna hear that? Wanna hear that, my wisdom warriors? Andrew Holness has said this, because PNP take them to court, yeah, and the judge struck it out, because it is against the Constitution. They must violate the Constitution. And Andrew Holness have Mrs. Constitution sit down there, and she know everything. She know everything, but they don't care about the Jamaican people. But wait, there is wholly more. Hear this. The act was challenged by the People's National Party, PNP, General Secretary Julian Robinson, who argued that the third schedule of the act was unconstitutional and likely to breach rights guarantee under the Charter of Fundamental Rights and Freedom 2011 constitutional amendment. Wanna hear that, my wisdom warriors? So the PNP take them to court because the PNP say it a go breach the fundamental rights and freedom of the Jamaican people. So when me come out, and not only me, but I hear bloggers come out and I explain, no needs. Una have to try to have some understanding of why the bloggers out here are one, my wisdom warriors. Una go lose on freedom, una go lose on rights. And Andrew Holness out here misleading the Jamaican people and not telling them the truth. Hear more. Additionally, he said the legislation would also breach the right to equitable and humane treatment by any public authority, as well as the right to freedom from discrimination on the ground of race, place of origin, social class, color, religion, or political opinions. Wanna hear that, Jamaica? Wanna hear that? The legislation would also breach the right to equitable and humane treatment by any public authority, as well as the right to freedom from discrimination on the ground of race, of place, origin, social class, color, religion, or political opinions. The court decided that the offending sections could not be severed from the rest of the statute, and therefore the entire law was improper and had to be declared unconstitutional. While the judgment was unanimous, the judges arrived at this position for different reasons. Only hear that, my wisdom warriors? The court decided that the offending section could not be severed from the rest of the statute, and therefore the entire law was improper and had to be declared unconstitutional. My wisdom warriors, it had to be declared unconstitutional. Else we are going to lose our rights of freedoms under the Act 2011. You hear what me I tell you now? Say no to NIDS Jamaica. It is a reason why the PNP bring them to court and the judge struck it out. It is a reason. You hear we are one, you know. Don't make sure because you want 50,000 or you go get 20,000. You go get NIDS. You go suffer in the long run. Jamaica, wise up. Wise up, Jamaica. Me I beg you know. Me out here I want you know all the time. This is why I say me take my time to go through this. And Jeholdness is not a good man. Sorry to say, but he is not. Anyway, my wisdom warriors, hear more. PNP says NIDS breaches 8 fundamental rights. Government says action premature. When I hear them something, my wisdom warriors. This is October 23rd, 2018. The position of the two main political parties in the court battle over the National Identification System NIDS Act took shape on Monday in the Constitutional Court in downtown Kingston. The opposition People's National Party PNP, which brought the case to court, claimed that 8 of the 25 rights and freedoms guaranteed under the Jamaican Constitution have been breached by NIDS. I want to listen good, you know. I want to listen good. I just go through everything. So for everybody we talk about Mark Golding and do nothing about the NIDS, Mark Golding did do something about the NIDS. He take them to court and the judge struck it down. Yeah? Yes. The judge said it is unconstitutional what Andrew Holness is doing and it is wrong. Because Andrew Holness are trying to take away with freedom and with rights. You understand me? That's why the judge struck it out of court. So, on if stop talk about Mark Golding and do this. Where we are do the Jamaican people, what are we doing? Why we not get up? We see said the opposition leader is doing so much. Why don't we follow? Why don't we go and demonstrate and say no to NIDS, no to NIDS? Get the cardboard, them write it up, no to NIDS and go out. Why we not do that? Jano. Anyway, my wisdom warriors, there's a lot more. That argument was presented to the 3-member panel of judges by the PNP. However, that position was countered by the government's attorney, which is the Queen's Counsel, Marlene Malaho Fort, who argued that the matter brought by the opposition was premature. My wisdom warriors, listen to this, you know. This is the time leading up, you know. This is the time leading up when PNP take them go to court. You have Marlene Malaho, that is Mrs. Constitution, out here talking about what the opposition say is premature. So you want to take away from our rights and freedom, and PNP stand up and talk about it, and you can't talk about that is premature. Hey, girl, you know so you feel lift up? You really feel lift up from out of House of Parliament. You not serve no purpose, you girl. You is a wicked girl, you. You want to take away from our rights and freedom. You don't want PNP to talk about it. Then you have the audacity to talk about it is premature with a bright self. Anyway, earlier Hilton had argued that, among other things, the identification system in its current form breaches the rights of individuals to privacy, to security, to a passport and equality before the law. You know hear that? You know hear that, my wisdom warriors? This is the whole reason why Mark Golding did have to take them go to court. Yes, this is why the PNP have to take them go to court. Because it breaches the rights of individuals' privacy, security, to a passport and equality before the law. Hilton told the court that the requirement under NIDS that an individual must be in possession of a national identification card in order to access government services is unconstitutional. You hear that, my wisdom warriors? I want to listen good, you know. You hear that? So we now have to go get national identification cards for order to access government services. Them say that is unconstitutional. It is against the law. So when sister Andrew Holness, he know what he do. He want trap we and have we in a captivity. I'm tired for telling you. See it here. From 2018 and 2019, them a plan it. Well, them a plan it years before. But 2018, I believe, the court start then talk the PNP start take them to court. And 2019, the judge struck it out and said no needs because it is against the law. It is unconstitutional. Yeah, but see right now, Andrew only still bring back the needs. So when see a government badness him a deal with. When you see Jamaican people say when you get up and stand up for their rights. When you see that go. All right. Hilton also argued that the requirement could put people at risk if they are denied access to health care, if they are not registered under NIDS or not in possession of the national ID. The attorney also noted that while the regulation for the NIDS are not yet finalized, when they are, they could compound the situation. Okay, we're not going to listen, because there is more. However, Malahoo Ford countered that the PNP action was premature as neither the NIDS law nor the accompanying regulations have been enacted and as such are not yet operational. So you see how she be a face now. So she has said it is premature for the opposition leader to come out and talk about this and take it go court because it never in operation. But look at it now, what I do now. So me glad how the opposition leader make a move and deal with it then from 2019. And look what Una do now. It is operational right now because Una out here forcing the Jamaican people and telling them, say, no funding unless Una get needs. Wanna call that? This is against the law what Andrew Wallace do, you know. Members of the court already struck it out, you know, and said it is unconstitutional, you know. So when Andrew Honest do something like this, if you get arrested, you know, my wisdom warriors, that's a bribery, you know. That's a bribery what Andrew Honest do, you know. It is wrong. It is wrong. But Jamaican people, no found still asleep. I don't know how no love sleep. So you must turn horror strong. Seriously, you know me already. Me have to talk it as how it is. Jano. The Attorney General pointed to Section 41(3) of the NIDS, which provides an exemption for persons requiring healthcare to be treated even if they are without their national identification. Chief Justice Brian Sykes heads the 3-member panel hearing the case. He is joined by Justice Lisa Palmer Hamilton and David Batts. In June, the court had set aside 3 days, October 22 to 24, to hear the matter, which was brought by PNP General Secretary Julian Robinson. The PNP had argued that the matter was being pushed through with undue haste by the government because of a $9 billion loan from the Inter-American Development Bank. Who out here chat about them stop borrow money? Who out here chat about them stop borrow money? The NIDS bill was passed in November 2017. On a year from when Andrew Holness passed the NIDS bill? From 2017. So this NIDS business plan long time. Me here talking and tell you no. See a long time this thing passed. You see from when? See it there? The article now lie. It said the NIDS bill was passed in November 2017 amidst much protestations and an eventual walkout by opposition senators who, among other things, argued that it was being rushed through the parliament. And I hear that? When the bill passed, the PNP then walk out because they know what Andrew Holness up to. You see the one, Andrew? You see you feel lift up from outer house of parliament. And just because Jamaica people are joke, them a joke with you. Jamaica, you see, if you ever take the NIDS, you just get frig. Remember me tell you now. If you ever take the NIDS, you just get what they don't get. You think a joke? You stay there. Look like you don't want to learn the hard way. You better get on a cardboard and start write it up and write no to NIDS. And that you need to do. Because the judge struck it out already and said what Andrew Holness is doing is unconstitutional. You understand me? It is wrong. It is wrong what the Prime Minister of Jamaica is doing. This man is crazy. This man needs to lift up from outer house of parliament. And then you have Marlene Malahoo, she will call herself Mrs. Constitution. Know all of these things. And I can't talk about what the opposition is saying is premature with our bright self. You can imagine? My wisdom warriors, the act was challenged by the People's National Party, PNP, General Secretary Julian Robinson, who argued that the third schedule of the act was unconstitutional and likely to breach rights guaranteed under the Charter of Fundamental Rights and Freedom 2011 constitutional amendment. And the court struck it out, my wisdom warriors. The court said it is against the law what the government of Jamaica is doing, and for that reason, no NIDS. So when Andrew Owners still a come back right now and I bribe the people them with NIDS for. Una say Andrew Owners need to get charged. Una know say Andrew Owners need to get charged because the court tell him say Andrew, this is unconstitutional. What are you doing? You're trying to take away the rights and the freedom from the people. So what are you doing? What are you really doing? And say now in a 2024, Andrew Owners come back with it. You see, saying Jamaican people for idiot. It come like we don't see what go on. And we allow Andrew Owners to behave this way because nobody can take it to the street and say no to NIDS. Only just sit down. Because Andrew watch on you, He might observe on you, He might observe Jamaican people and say, all right, they not say nothing, so we are going to chop it on them. And that he might do. So you're out here bribing the people. You have to take the NIDS to get funding. You have to take the NIDS to get funding. Really, Andrew Wellness, that is bribing, and you need to go to prison for what you are doing because it is wrong. You don't respect the law of the lands. You don't respect the Constitution. How dare you coming out here and telling us to take NIDS? It is wrong, my Jamaican people, and we need to do something about it. So I don't want to hear nobody talk about Mark Golden not do this and PNP not do this. PNP is doing a lot. And let me tell you something. I just showed the news media, them now show it up. And then paint it all over social media like how them paint Mark Golden dual citizenship all over it. Because if they did a paint NIDS over it, then everybody would understand. But they choose not to because the whole of them are work for Andrew. Every single one of them are work for Andrew Oneness. My wisdom warriors, wanna tell me what you think about this. Tell me how you feel about it and put an honest opinion in the comment section. Like up the video, share it out and subscribe to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome guys. If you want to join the WhatsApp group, all you have to do is text yes and I will definitely add you to the group. The number is 876-236-9097. Bless upon a nice clean self. One love.